Bill, how has this bye week been for the staff, the team, just everybody to kind of maybe take a step back and refocus?
Sure, it's been a productive bye week. We've done a lot of self-scout up in the meeting rooms as a staff, and I think the kids have come out here and practiced at a good tempo the past 2 days. Hopefully we get another good effort from them today, and I think it's been a very productive 3 days here.
Hey, Bill, you've talked about NFL scouts to come to practice. Just how do you set those up? Is it like someone on the staff will contact guys to come, or is it when they're just kind of in Pennsylvania, they'll stop by, or how does it usually come about?
Yeah, no, we have there's protocol there. They contact Elijah Robinson, and they set up an appointment there, and usually we open it up on Wednesdays, so today is the day. Every other Wednesday it's kind of bi-weekly, and but also if a guy's scheduling has a conflict and I have a personal relationship with the guy, I'll let him come in if he needs to do that way. But there is a system of which they don't just show up, randomly.
Yeah. What is it like having a personality like Mac McWhorter in that office? I mean, we talked to him today, and he's biting, scratching, clawing, kicking. What is it like having him in there, and what are some of his best lines?
Oh God, he's when nobody blocks anybody in a 9-on-7 drill, he says it's like a screen door in a submarine. So that's probably the line of the decade from him. But he's got a lot of energy. Really cares about his players. Got a great sense of humor. Very technically sound coach. Just obviously a very valuable member of the staff.
Did it take a lot to get him to come here, or was it pretty easy?
No, it was definitely somewhat of a recruiting job, because he was retired and living in Georgia and enjoying the well-deserved retirement. But he and I have a fantastic relationship and a lot of trust, and I trust that he's going to get his job done, and he trusts what we're going to do offensively. So, at the end of the day, he decided to come, and I'm very happy about that, obviously.
What was your pitch for him to be a part of the staff?
Well, I just felt like, again, Penn State was a special place, and I knew that we could put together a really good staff of some guys that he already knew, and I had a feeling that there would be great kids here for him to coach, and all those things are true, and he just really enjoys coaching his guys here at Penn State. He's really gotten a lot of satisfaction out of that.
When you were at the NFL level, how important was it for people on the staff to be able to go to schools to see potential players?
It's very important because you have a chance to watch them practice, interact with their teammates, maybe do some different things during practice that they haven't done in a game. Maybe a guy who plays receiver usually in a game, maybe he's going to play DB in practice a little bit because he has to fill in for somebody. So it was always a big thing for our New England scouts, who are great scouts, to be able to get to see practice.
And how much are you using that as a pitch when you're out recruiting, that you do have scouts here?
Well, really, I do it, number one, because I think we owe it to our players here first, that we give them an opportunity to be seen by the next level, and so that's number one. But I do think it does help recruiting. A lot of colleges let scouts in. I'm not the only one that does it, obviously, but I do think it helps when kids know that if you come to Penn State, you're gonna, if you play well and you produce on the field, you're gonna be seen at practice, at games, and you're gonna have a chance.
Bill, what's your reaction to Mountie not being on the Lombardi Award watch list? I know it's a team game and those things don't matter too much, but are you disappointed?
Number one, you're right, it's a team game, and I'm sure Mountie, doesn't look at those things. But if he's not in my opinion, one of the top 5 linebackers in the country, I'm not sure who is. So I don't know who chooses those things. I have really no idea how any of that works, but I'd say, in my opinion, that's a mistake not having him on the Lombardi Award list. He's having a hell of a year, and Hodges, and Hodges played a great game against Northwestern, got a game ball, and for his efforts, and Big Ten Player of the Week. So both those guys are having really good years. So.
Donovan Smith was in and out of the game the other day. How's his hand doing?
I think he's doing all right. Yeah, we play 3 tackles. That's what we've been doing for a couple weeks now, and we played. I think we ran, almost 100 snaps in the game. So you're not going to play 99, 100 snaps. So we try to rotate guys in there, and I think he's doing okay. I don't think it's easy to play with the big cast, but I think he's doing okay.
with the recruiting priority, you know, for the bye week, how big is it to have that 4-game winning streak, that momentum as far as in that regard?
Well, sure. You know, winning obviously helps. Kids can see that there's a good product on the field right now, and guys are playing hard. I think it's an interesting team to watch because the kids really compete. They play extremely hard, and we've got a lot of high character kids. So, I think when parents see all these kids interviewed after games or during the week, I think that's a good thing for parents to see that and for future prospects. So, I think winning is obviously a major part of every program.
With all the transfers and other guys that have left, you have a lot less scholarship players than some other teams in the country this year. How do you think that, and you're still competing and succeeding, how do you think that bodes for the future?
I think, again, I've said all along, 65 scholarships is the rule with which we're going to play under, and right now we're close to that. You're right. But again, one of the reasons why we're competing is because we have, for the most part, stayed healthy. And we haven't had any really major injuries, and that's been a big deal. And we've got a really strong senior class. So every year, every team's going to be different. But this team right now is staying healthy, knock on wood, and playing hard, and really strong senior class. So how does that bode? What does that mean for the future? It'll be interesting to see what that means. I think every year is going to be a little different.
Well, I know you can't comment directly on junior college guys, but what's your plans going to be going this offseason for recruiting junior college?
Sure, we'll be interested in recruiting and taking a look at postgraduate guys at prep schools or junior college guys. Number one thing is they have to be good students and high character guys. So that's number one, and whether they're high school guys or junior college guys or PGs, that's the number one thing is good students that are high character guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.